So I'm actually really excited about Panbury's.
He's sticking his foot in my plate.
I know, that's what he was doing to me too.
Nothing like a good old foot on your plate before you're about to eat. Welcome back to Casiano Travels.
Home of the family that lives by car and plane.
I'm MJ.
I'm Christine.
And I'm Cassie. So today is day 84 in quarantine, stuck at our house because of the coronavirus, and we are going very, very crazy. Day 84 at home and day 84 plus of no haircuts. Look at these mops that we have going on our head. We look horrible. As always, we like to order Goldbelly and we like to review it for you guys. So today we're going to be reviewing Panbury's double crust hand pies. Now they're based out of Atlanta, Georgia, where me and Christine actually used to live before Cassie was here, back in 2015.
Cash, you get first dibs, buddy. Which one do you want? We have the chicken and bacon. This one it has roast chicken, smoked applewood bacon in a light sauce encased in rich, flaky pastry.
And that's this one in the very back.
Then we also have the pepper steak right here. This one has beef shoulder, fresh thyme, onions, and cracked black pepper, slow braised in a brandy sauce encased in rich, flaky pastry.
And then we have the Thai veggie curry. This is one to me that I don't think sounds very good, but she loves this kind of stuff, so we're gonna give it a go. This one's broccoli, mushrooms, green peas, carrots, red bell peppers, fresh cilantro, and a green Thai curry sauce encased in a rich, flaky pastry. And that's this guy here. And then the furthest one down here at the bottom is our country chicken. So this one is roast chicken, carrots, lemon zest, fresh tarragon, and celery in a creamy white wine sauce encased in a rich, flaky pastry. Now there are 9 options in total, and we got to pick 6. We did the 12 pack, and you can get 2 of 6 flavors. So we're trying to try out as many as we can here. Price wise, it was $109 for 12, so just a shade under $10 a pop. Borderline expensive for the small hand pie that you get, because they are very small and they can be eaten very fast and they're not very filling. So when the 12 pack came in, they came frozen and they look exactly like this. So literally no different than what you see here, just wrapped in plastic, and each one is labeled so you know which one you're putting into the oven.
Well, I think that Cash is going to like the Thai curry one, so I say we go ahead and cut him a little piece of that.
These are still pretty hot. So this is what it looks like. You can see the filling right there. So there's the inside of the filling. It's stuffed to the brim. They look good. Like Dave Portnoy.
So the really cool thing about Panbury's, so one of the things that really drew me in about Panbury's was the flavor mix that they have. It just all sounded so good. It's actually inspired by South African flavors, which are very much comfort foods. And so you can kind of see that there's a lot of different spices, a lot of different flavors, but they're all very much comfort foods. And that was exactly what I was looking for while here in quarantine. So I am super excited to dig in today. The owners of this place actually are from South Africa, and I don't think they moved here until like 2009, it said.
Yeah, they met in college at the University of South Carolina. I believe her last name ended with Bury, so B-U-R-Y, her maiden name. And I believe his last name started with Pan, P-A-N. So that's where I think the Panburys came from.
He just bit into it and was like, he kind of shook his head. But I think he's going back, and he always does this with new foods. He's got to try it twice before he really knows. It might be a little spicy since it's the curry one.
So let's dig in, shall we?
Yep. The first one we're gonna try is the Thai vegetable curry. So cheers. No wonder he was struggling. It's spicy.
Pretty good flavor.
Yeah, really good flavor. I'm like so surprised by how fresh that tastes. It tastes like we're sitting in a restaurant right now and it just got served to us. It really does have like, it's really reminiscent of if you went to a Thai restaurant and were served like a Thai curry stir fry, but it's just like jam-packed in this delicious, buttery, flaky pastry. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, pretty decent.
It's got a nice little kick. I'm not one to really love spicy food, but it's not overbearing. I mean, it has a little kick there, but you can see Cash is able to handle it for the most part.
All right, so next we're gonna do the country chicken. Totally different taste.
Completely different. Again, I really like it. I just feel like we're getting like all these flavors from around the world that are really refreshing to have. It's almost like you get to like travel a little bit around the world and get to try a little bit of everything wrapped into this delicious, soft, flaky pastry. It's really, really good.
Yeah, this one kind of just reminds me of an old-fashioned chicken pot pie that you buy. A lot of celery flavoring. I know they went really heavy on the celery and the celery salt and all that kind of stuff, but it really sticks out.
And that might be more traditional to the South African flavors. I know they said that they have flavors from all over the world. They had that were inspired by not only South Africa, but also by Britain and Australia. So I'm not really sure where this one in particular comes from, but it's really good. It's very similar to an American pot pie, but it does have different, like a little bit of a different twist to it.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the third one, which is the pepper steak, which is one of their most popular ones.
Oh, this one smells amazing. And that like, it's got like this gravy look. It just looks like steak and gravy, really.
Yeah, I mean, before I bite it, it looks like roast beef in a pocket. So I like roast beef.
Yeah, I do too.
We'll see what it tastes like. That's really good. That might be my favorite one yet.
Yeah, that one is really good. Oh my goodness.
Tastes like Christmas dinner, wrapped in a flaky little hand croissant.
One of the other really cool things about them that I read is that everything is made right there in their Atlanta kitchen, and they're all natural ingredients. So there's nothing fake in here, and it comes through. This is just amazing. You can tell that this was made and just like immediately shipped over. And the steak is so good.
It is. It's high quality.
It's really high quality. You get such thick pieces of meat. This is so good. I want to eat the whole thing. It's so good.
I ate the entire half.
Whoa. Yeah, I might have to put in another reorder.
All right, so we're going for the final one, which is the chicken and bacon, which I have very, very high hopes for. Oh, this one smells
amazing.
Like heaven.
Is it just me or have they gotten like progressively better? So this one, you can see like fresh chunks of like white chicken. And then again, there's like this gravy that's in there, but it's a much different gravy. It's very light.
Yeah, I smell the applewood bacon right off the bat. Like it's such a overwhelming bacon smell, which who doesn't love bacon?
And I'll say this is like really amazing how they're able to like pack everything in these little pies that are just really portable. It's so easy to take out and just like hold and eat. So I think that's really neat, especially if you have kids. I think that this is such an awesome meal.
Bon appetit. That's the best one.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
That is amazing. There's so much good flavor to that. There's really not much to say other than it's amazing. Honestly, might be one of my favorite Goldbelly reviews that we've done.
I would put it somewhere in the middle, personally. I've had some that just blew me away. This one was really good, but I'd probably put it in the above average category. But there's definitely been one or two that I haven't liked as much as this. So for us, it's hard to rate this on our normal scale because usually we compare it to how it tasted at the actual restaurant. We had never had this before, even when we lived in Atlanta. We just heard good things. So really all we can go off of is visual appeal and how it tastes. For me, it tasted really good. Again, it's been kind of in the middle. And my scale so far has been in that 6 to 9 range for most things. I would give this a 6.8. It looks good, it tastes good. I've had better, I've had worse.
He's crazy. I totally disagree. This to me is so good. It's just like if you love a good comfort food, it's so easy to make and it's so delicious. Yeah, for me, I'm gonna go, I love the crust and the fillings. I just think it's awesome. I'm gonna go an 8.2.
8.2. Cashy, what do you give it? He scarfed it down. I think this is like a 8.5. I think this is like an 8.5 for Cashy. He seems to really like it. He's got sauce just dripping from his cheeks. 8.5 from Cashy. Another reason why I gave it a 6.8 is while it's good, I just don't know if I'd crave it. Some of the other Goldbellys we got, like Gino's East Deep Dish Pizza from Chicago, that's something I actually crave on a regular basis. I just don't know if I would crave this, to be honest. And the other thing too is at $10 a pop, you know, you gotta cook at least 3 of these for the 3 of us, and that doesn't really even fill us up. So then you're adding a 4th, you're adding a 5th. At $10 a pop, you got a $50, $60 dinner before you know it, just to be full. So that's kind of why I put it in the middle of the waters.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think these are awesome for like if you're on the go. I don't think they're like meant for really dinner or like a full course thing. I think these are just awesome if you have kids or if you're on the go and looking for a quick, easy meal that still tastes amazing. These are awesome.
No, I agree. If you're on the way to take Slugger to baseball practice and you got to do a quick dinner, these would be easy to eat in the car. The only problem is they take about 45 minutes to cook, so I don't know how quick they really are in the scheme of things. Quick to eat, not quick to cook. Well, thank you guys as always for watching. We really appreciate it. Stay on the lookout for our next Goldbelly review coming your way very soon, which just happens to be Detroit-style pizza company out of Detroit, Michigan.
We will see you on the next side.